Welcome to Down the Weeble Hole. Today we're going to do something a little different. Jordan and I went to see Code Geass last week. And
Lelouch of the Resurrection.
Part 3.
Yeah.
R3, yeah. We haven't gone to see an anime film since we were like, 5 or 6?
Like the Pokemon movies? Yeah.
The first Pokemon movie was like the last anime film we saw.
I saw 2000 in theaters.
Oh, so did I.
Film. Yeah.
So did I.
Film,
I think that was the last one I saw.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about Pokemon today. We're here to talk about Code Geass.
Thank God.
And I thought the film was really cool.
I thought it was fun.
I
thought
agree.
it was a lot of fun. And I think that it's funny that Code Geass and Detective Pikachu came out at the same time because they both have the same sort of allure to them, which is nostalgia. And that's pretty much it. If you guys don't know, Code Geass actually used to be my favorite anime series before I watched Steins Gate.
Yeah, and I watched it like last year.
Yeah, and it's actually a shock that we haven't covered it yet on the channel. I guess it was just the timing or what have you, but we did go to see the film together. It was a fun experience.
It was our first outing as Down the Weeble Hole.
Yeah, exactly. There was another film at some point, another anime film that came out here that I wanted to go
Dragon
see.
Ball Super?
No, it wasn't that. I think it was...
it was Fate.
No, it was No Game No Life, I believe.
Zero.
Zero, yeah. Didn't get a chance to go see it in theaters, and there was something else too. But anyway, like we said, this is principally founded on nostalgia. Is really what it is. The story doesn't hold up too strong. Like it's not a powerful story at all.
It's not.
You can only cram so much into 2 hours, right?
Exactly. But those 2 hours went by fast.
Yeah, they did. But I mean, that's anime for you, right? That was like 4 episodes of an anime, which we binge all the time.
More like 6 or 5.
Yeah, more like 6. You're right. Yeah. But yeah, no. So we got to see the whole gang back together. Also, we did watch Code Geass dubbed.
We did.
So we watched the film dubbed as well. Yeah. As a result, and it was nice to see Johnny and what's his face? Simone.
I always forget his name.
Yeah.
But I love that voice actor a lot.
Yeah.
He's really good.
And C2 and everybody. I don't like the discrepancy between her name in the dub and the sub.
Yeah.
C2 and CC. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was super fun. It didn't feel like a cop out him getting his
there's gonna
him
be
being alive.
We're not gonna go into like too much spoilers. This is when we were like a small review type of.
Yeah,
deal.
Exactly. I think it's pretty obvious that Lelouch is still
returns.
alive in this film.
Yeah.
In this timeline, as we find out.
Yes,
actually.
Because this was like the film timeline and doesn't follow the anime, so certain things happen. I guess we can just say it. Like Sherry's still alive.
Shirley.
Sherry. Resident Evil 2 on the line.
Shirley's still alive. Everybody sort of did like what the fuck at the movies.
Yeah.
And a lot of people online as well had the same reaction when they saw Shirley alive, because a lot of people didn't watch the recap films.
Why would we?
Exactly. Like it's just recap, right?
Yeah.
But it turns out that it's on a different timeline altogether, and Shirley's alive.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too. I like Shirley.
Me too. I like her voice.
Yeah, same. I like her character in general.
I was really happy to see Millie again. I love Millie's voice.
Yeah, Millie Ashford. Nina as well. I was like,
go away.
You gonna hump a table again?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, no, everybody. Lloyd.
Lloyd was awesome, like always.
Yeah.
It was just... The strength of this film comes from just seeing the cast return.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt good to see everyone just interact, like... Everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Ogie, Jeremiah, Cornelia, you name it.
Yeah,
like
it was just fan service up the ass, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
When you're doing a film, that's what you want.
Especially a film for an anime that hasn't aired for like 11 years, right?
Exactly.
So they did the Akito films, they did the recap films, but this was really like a continuation of the base story. Yeah. So I don't know if this can incite a season 4.
Season 3.
Well, yeah, season 3 technically, yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
I'd be okay if they like redid this
Yeah.
for like a season 3, like the beginning of it, like 6 or 7 episodes.
Yeah. The problem is, the problem with this film and why it doesn't hold up as its own story is because it's like a one-off
villain or
it's something. It's a one-off occurrence that shouldn't happen in the world because Lelouch left peace behind.
Yeah.
But this is a nation that's sort of that thrives
from, like,
on
war.
Yeah, exactly. On battle and war, so they were like the exception.
Their economy is like going to shit.
Exactly, yeah. So, I mean, I don't see how they could possibly make another season unless they use the exact same formula.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, what are you gonna do? You gonna have it be slice of life? Like,
I'd be okay with that.
I mean, if it was the whole cast, sure. But I like what made Code Geass so strong was
I feel
was
like
the story as
Geass
well.
could be explained more. That was like one of my problems with the original series is that we didn't really dive
C's
into...
world is just, you gotta accept it for what it is.
Yeah,
it's
but-
just a whole mess.
Yeah, but it'd be
Like-
awesome to like explore that realm and like
Yeah.
because there's still people with other Geasses, so
Yeah,
like,
all over, as we know from Akito
so
and
that
whatnot.
could like screw up anyone at any time. There could be a lot with this series, I find.
Yeah, definitely. I could see it if it went in that direction and really exploring C's world and maybe have the battle be C's world versus the real world. Because we have like those flashes of like the ancients with their Geass on their forehead and whatnot. Like that could be a whole thing. But yeah, no, I mean the film was great. Like you said, it was really just focusing on seeing all the cast again. And I think they did a good job at that. I think that if that was the aim, obviously the aim was to make money from
like
the studio standpoint, from
every
Sunrise's standpoint, yeah. But regardless, I think they did a good job of getting everybody
it was really
back together.
Interesting to see a lot of people at the theater.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like me and you, and maybe like some other super nerds.
Yeah, ours was a little bit over half full.
Yeah.
I would say, which was quite surprising. I'd expected to be like 10 people in there.
Yeah.
Especially that the film had already had other showings that week.
Yeah. So.
But this was the one that was like most announced. So. Yeah, it was impressive. I guess a lot of people like Code Geass in Montreal. I know that for a fact because like. I've run into a lot of people that know it or know of it.
Code Geass is very renowned. It
Yeah,
has a high score on Mal.
Yeah, it's very
A lot of
popular.
people- I think it's like third popular or something.
It's up there.
It's
in
up there.
terms of popular, like people who have
Yeah.
watched. No, it's not third, but it's I think it's like top 20.
Okay, that's still very
That's
high.
still really good. Yeah, exactly. When you think about things like Death Note and Full Metal, like people, everybody knows those, right? And like I guess Pokemon, if you want to throw that in
And
there.
like Attack on Titan too now.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? Oh, right, my favorite part. We got time travel.
Yeah.
We got time travel in Code Geass now,
So
which
your favorite element
Yeah,
into like one of your favorite series.
yeah, exactly. Of course, it's not. I don't know if I can consider the film canon.
Yeah.
It's kind of bordering canon, not canon, but yeah, now both of my top series
Have
in
time
anime have time travel elements in them, so that was quite nice. It was a cool Geass.
Yeah,
I
it
really
was.
liked it. I liked the way that it was done.
Yeah, and I like
It
that.
felt a little bit quick.
Yeah, it did. It was like the
just
last like what 30, 40 minutes of the film.
Yeah, I meant the execution of the actual Geass.
Yeah.
Like, we get like maybe 7-8 minutes of her actually using it, but she uses it like 6 times.
Yeah, and like repetitively.
So yeah, exactly.
But some of the scenes were funny.
Yeah.
She like shoots herself.
Okay. Everybody not everybody, but like the people next to
to
us
us.
in the theater were laughing at anything.
Yeah.
Like, it could have been like a sad moment, a powerful moment, a funny moment. It didn't matter. They were hysterically laughing, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
I think they just found it cringy, so they were laughing.
maybe.
Because I would understand that point. Some of the scenes were just like, okay.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I guess if you're like not an avid anime viewer, then somebody just like shooting themselves repeatedly could be comedic. But I don't know. I found it interesting more than comedic.
I have one like big complaint. I
Which
felt
is?
like the animation was a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, I felt that way.
Like they weren't like detailed like some frames.
Yeah.
Like it was just like no faces on them, and it was just like, okay, like this is a movie. They should be putting a lot of effort.
Yeah,
into it.
like at the very beginning, it felt like it was going to be like super well animated,
Yeah.
super nice, like high quality, high budget film. But as it went on, you started to see like a steady decline.
But something I really loved was like not much CG. The robots
Yeah.
were 2D, and I was so happy.
Yeah, of course.
Because because in Akito they're 3D.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, so
Oh.
I was
I
scared.
couldn't remember.
But seeing them in 2D, like
Yeah.
those are some of my favorite mechs. Like
yeah.
Collins. Oh, we can talk about Colin.
Yeah.
Colin's mech was one of my favorites, and so is Suzaku's.
Yeah.
I love those two.
Yeah.
But seeing Colin get like a bigger role was really nice in this film.
Let's talk about C2 getting a bigger
Yeah,
role.
C2.
I think that's what everybody really wanted because she was like semi-present in R1 and R2.
yeah.
And
she's just there, like an omnipotent like character.
Omnipresent, yeah, but she doesn't really do anything. She doesn't. She just eats pizza the whole time, and like she's occasionally there helping Lelouch. But like in this film, she's there the entire time.
Yeah, she's like an active character, like actually helping Lelouch and stuff.
Those first 10 minutes were a little bit heart-wrenching, seeing her like bring him around. He's basically like
a shell.
Yeah, of what he used to be. He doesn't like he's basically PTSD on legs, and she's the one carrying him around everywhere and trying to get him back. And yeah, Colin for sure. Colin was a really interesting character to see more of in the film. She did a lot. She has that huge fight scene at the very beginning when they infiltrate, right?
Yeah.
And I like it when she like breaks down into tears when he's like looking at her like a dead animal or an injured animal. And then she has that final fight scene, of course. It's like in tandem with Suzaku at the same time. I think the big focus on the fights goes to those two.
Yeah, for sure.
And like obviously
they're like the two best mechs. Though.
Yeah, and then the strategy and planning obviously shifts the focus over to Lelouch and C2, right? So.
And and everyone laughed when Lelouch was running and he's like super tired.
Oh yeah, some things don't change.
Yeah,
he's always out of shape.
I love that about Lelouch. Though.
Yeah,
like he's super smart, but he can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. He's not a fighter. He's not your typical shonen character, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed everybody. Is there anything else to talk about? I mean,
I think we're good.
Yeah, it's quite a short video. I mean, we're at just under 13 minutes right now, but I think that's okay.
It's a review. It's not.
Yeah, no, exactly. Actually, we might be under 12 minutes because we cut part of the intro and restarted it. But yeah, it's just a short review. We just wanted to give our thoughts. I gave the film an 8. Whereas I give the original series a 10.
Yeah, I gave it a 9 just because I loved seeing everyone again, and it was just a fun experience to go out to the movies and like.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I don't think that has to do with the actual content of the film. You know,
well,
like I'll give the experience a 10, but I won't give the story or anything a 10.
How you feel, how you enjoy an anime. That's
how
I feel. Every time I finish an anime, did I enjoy it?
Yeah.
All these different factors.
I mean, if I were in Hawaii and I watched an amazing anime, that would probably change my perspective on it. But like, I try not to let that influence my score. But yeah, no, definitely an 8. I think that everybody should at least give it a watch if you're a Code Geass fan, for sure. I think it's worth it. It's just worth seeing everybody back together again. Whether you watch the sub or the dub, it's super nice. And yeah, no, I'm hopeful and fingers crossed for some more Code Geass content at some point. It could even be other films. I don't care. I'll watch them. I'll probably end up watching the recap films because I want to know what the hell happens with Shirley.
Same. I'm gonna rewatch them. We also have to rewatch the Madoka films. Well, we have to watch the Madoka films.
Yeah, we got a lot to watch this year. There's so much on my plan to watch list. It's actually disgusting. So many OVAs, so many things like that.
It's gonna get longer and bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
As time goes by.
And we're never actually gonna finish any of it. But the day we do, though, if we actually ever do, that'll be the day. I think I'll like post that everywhere. Twitter, Instagram.
Why? You'll just have more the next day.
Maybe, but like if I ever get it down to 0, like that's actually quite impressive. But yeah, that's our Code Geass, Lelouch of the Resurrection review. Let us know what you guys thought about the film if you did watch it in theaters. If you haven't watched it yet, then for any spoilers that we did give, please excuse us, but like we said, the story is not too pertinent to the film. It's just it's sort of a
fun ride.
Yeah, but the plot is like a device to reintroduce the characters and get you to see more of them. So that's pretty much it. Like you'll see when you go and watch it, or when you get it on Blu-ray, or end up watching it illegally, like everybody does. But yeah, that's it, guys. Like I said, let us know what you thought in the comments down below. Leave a like for us if you did enjoy this video, this rather short video, comparatively. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and we will catch you guys on the next episode.